no idea what am I even doing? What's going on up here? I don't know what the vision was. We had a vision. I don't have a little beverage. What is going on? I'm too lazy to get up right now. But welcome back to my channel. Happy Friday. I am currently, while you're watching this, oh, I hope I get this edited in time. Who knows? But I am currently in Rome. But while I'm filming, I leave tomorrow. I have a red eye. Oh God. But I'm like, I don't have a YouTube video for you guys, but I'm gonna be vlogging in Rome and I'm so excited. I'm like, you guys ask me all the time for a bookshelf tour. And I've never done one. First of all, because I don't just like have a single bookshelf. I have books just lying around everywhere and I don't really have a set system for anything, but you guys still wanted to see one. So I'm like, might as well just show you where I keep my books, how I organize them. So I guess this is a bookshelf tour. I don't know, but I'm gonna be so real with you. I've never watched a bookshelf tour. What do people do? I probably should have. What do people do in bookshelf tour videos? I'm just gonna show you around. I also have my wide angle lens on so you can see a lot more. Hopefully that helps. I have no idea what am I even doing? What's going on up here? I don't know what the vision was. We had a vision. This is the vision, this is what we're working with. This is where I keep most of my books. So on the top shelf, I started with a bit of an organization, but then I just got too many books and I'm moving next year because I've grown out of this apartment and I need more places for my books. All of these shelves I have linked in the description as well. They're from Amazon and yes, they're super sturdy. So on the top shelf, we have mostly all dark romance. This is fantasy romance though. This is a dark fantasy romance series. Why is that over there? I have no idea. But then we have gothic romance right here. My Carrie Lake books. Savage Lands, if you like urban fantasy romance, Savage Lands is so underrated. Like there's crack in those books. And then, this is gonna be the worst video literally ever. Up here we have some Rena Kent. I should organize better by author, but I don't. But we have some Rena Kent books. So these are her Mafia books right here. All the Lies and All the Truths, the Throne Duet, the Deception Trilogy. And then we have the Devil's Night series, which is one of my favorite dark romance series literally ever. Devil's Night was the first dark romance series I ever read. And then we have the Edge of Darkness trilogy, which I think is my favorite dark romance series, like god tier. And next to that is Psychotic Obsession, which is like the prequel to the Edge of Darkness trilogy. And then this is where I feel like, I'm like, I don't organize by author. I'm like, oh, I probably should, but this is the Legacy of God series, so more Rena Kent. These are the original indie covers. Guys, I hate Bloom Publishing's covers. They release books and they just have the grossest sprayed edges. Oh, I just hate them. The sprayed edge epidemic needs to stop. We need to stop it. Then we have more Rena Kent, the Monster Trilogy. That's my favorite series of hers. Like that's her best work. It's dark mafia romance. And then the Hollow Boy series, dark romance, interconnected standalone, college setting. Each book follows a different couple. So good. The book on top of that is the first second gen book to the Hollow Boy series. I'm literally doing rearranging right now because I just realized I'm like, you know what? Let me put the Bratva series. I just switched it out for one of my favorite dark mafia romance series. So anyway, now we have Wrath of an Exile there. And then we have Sinners Anonymous, the Sinners Anonymous series. Oh, this is mostly mafia right here. Sinners Anonymous series, one of my favorite dark mafia romance series. And then the Mindfuck series. I love the Mindfuck series. The Darkverse series and then the Bratva series. So good. Dark mafia romance. Those are all coincidentally, except for Mindfuck and Still Beating, dark mafia romance. So I did good with that. As for the second shelf is all, for the most part, you guys, this is gonna bother some people. I know people already pointed out, for the most part, it's all fantasy and fantasy romance. We have the Hunger Games, which is dystopian, but so that doesn't really fall in there. My Carissa Broadbent books, Daughter of No Worlds, and then the Crowns of Nyaxia series. We have Phantasma, Book of Azrael. Of course, I have to have that up there because I try to put mostly all of my favorite books up on the display shelf. Witch Collector, this is what bothers people, is I also have Magnolia Parks and The Conditions of Will, and then my UK versions of Boys of Tommen because those are my favorite contemporary romance books, so I have to have them up there. Those are the only contemporary romance books that I have on this shelf though, which yeah. This also, okay, let me explain my UK Boys of Tommen. Releasing 10 is up here, and that really bothers people. The reason for that is because the books are so thick that they kind of tilt. So when I put Releasing 10 on top, it slides off. So that's why it's up there. Then we have Zodiac Academy, of course, the original covers. I do not like the new covers. I don't. I love the glossy ones. Fourth Wing and Iron Flame paperbacks, more romantasy. The Legacy series is also God tier. I have all of my God tier books for the most part up here. And then over here, people were very concerned when I reorganized my bookshelf because ACOTAR is now over here when it used to be where Red Rising is, and I like Red Rising better, like way better, so I wanted it front and center. But ACOTAR, Once Upon a Broken Heart. So this is all fantasy and fantasy romance as well on the bottom shelf. I just read Mistborn, so I had to put the Mistborn trilogy right there. Of course, Throne of Glass and Crescent City. I have the special editions of Crescent City as well, which I'm like literally obsessed with. Look at how pretty those are. Oh, and then I have Ember in the Ashes. I don't know why those are up there. Though I didn't finish that series yet. It's like fantasy romance subplot. They were good. I think they gave them each like 3.5 stars. And then, like I said, we have Red Rising here now, my baby. Another God tier series, House of Devils series. I'm obsessed with these spines. Another God tier series, The Poppy War. I also have to have Fairy Tale. That's one of my favorite books, literally ever. The Fever series, which is an urban fantasy romance, early 2000s. So underrated. The first book is Dark Fever. And then I have Belladonna and Foxglove. I have not finished. I still have to read Wisteria. Why are those up there? Just because they fit. So is that good enough? Like, was that what you guys wanted? Like, was that what you wanted for this? I'm going to show you where I have the rest of my books, but like, there's no true order. Like, there's a little bit, but not really. Okay. And then what you guys very rarely see, my like tower bookshelf. This one's super janky and wobbly. I got it on Amazon. I do not recommend this one. This is like a knockoff, a dupe for the Design Within Reach tower bookshelf that I have in a box, and I've been wanting to save it to put it together for like a video, and I just have been too lazy. So I will be replacing this one because it wobbles, but it's still cute. This is all fantasy romance. We have, I don't know why When the Moon Hatched is up there. I did not like that book, but I love the cover. So I kept it. Here's how people always ask me, like, since I read on my Kindle, how I choose like which books to buy and whatnot. And especially since I live in an apartment. Now my system is if I rate the book 4 stars and above, I buy it. I mean, I haven't always had a Kindle. So a lot of these books that I have are from before I had a Kindle. So this is Blood and Ash, Flesh and Fire. I still have to read the last Flesh and Fire book that's on my TBR shelf that I will be showing you in a second. I need to donate some books, but like Bridge Kingdom, I really only like the first 2 books. I didn't like the third, and the fourth I haven't read. Metal Slinger is just randomly there. The Court That's Cruel and Lovely. I hated the last book, but I loved the other 3. Oh, and then I have at the bottom there, I have Ruthless Boys of the Zodiac. I have not finished that series yet. I read the first 2 books, loved them. Read the third one, didn't like it, so I haven't finished that yet. So that's chilling at the bottom. Quicksilver, just like a bunch of random ones. But all of these are, for the most part, other than the ones that I already said, I loved all of these. This really and truly is nothing special. This is just my TBR shelf. I just recently unhauled a ton of books and brought them to my bookstore and library. I try to keep my physical TBR to a minimum as much as I can. I don't have it organized in any way, shape, or form. This is just all my physical TBR. I'm obsessed with these wire shelves. I think they're from the UK. I can also link them. They are really pricey. I want to get more. When I move, I'm just going to keep building and building because you could stack them, and like I want to have a whole wall full of them. So remember when I was like, I literally have books everywhere? I do. I also have this like side table that I keep books in, just random books. I think there's some Mafia in here. There's some fantasy romance. In the top, there's some romance books. Wherever I could put books, I put them. Don't worry, there's more random places that I put books. My coffee table has books in it. Like this whole center thing is just filled with books, and most of them I think are dark romance books. Like I have my Lola King books in here, the North Shore series, and then on the other side I have the Bonds That Tie, a few romantasy books. But yeah, this is my coffee table, and this coffee table, I love it. It was super cheap, but I need a better coffee table, so I'm on the hunt for a new one. Living in a small apartment, I just find all of the random ways where I could increase my storage. So I do have books all in here. It's funny, I have severe OCD. Fun fact about me, I've been medicated for my OCD like heavily since I was 11, and have been going through therapy for my OCD. And there's certain things like I'm very, very particular about in terms of order and everything having a place and stuff, but then other things I'm not particular about. It's really weird with OCD, like how your brain picks and chooses what it ruminates on and what will trigger you. This storage shelf is literally, I also got this at a secondhand store. I try to get most of my furniture secondhand. It's stunning. I'm obsessed with it. When I move, I'm gonna get a TV that I can mount on the wall so I could put more books on top of this. But this mostly has books. I'm not going to show you. I mean, this has all books in it. This one has storage at the bottom, but then I also have books all in the top. It's literally not organized in any specific way. Like I have the Plated Prisoner series, I have Hockey Romance series in here. Oh, I have Boys of Tommen, like other Boys of Tommen editions in there. Like it truly is just so random. Like if I pull this out, like some Boys of Tommen is back there. I have King of Envy down here. And then upstairs, I have all of the King of Sin series, but King of Envy couldn't fit, so I put it down here. I have my Magnolia Park special editions displayed. And then down here is all special editions in here. I have a whole special editions YouTube video if you want to watch that, of me going through every single one of them. And then some more special editions of Boys of Tommen, my other Magnolia Parks covers, and then back here, just some more books that I've already read. So that's where I keep those. This is what I meant when I said it's so random and why I haven't done like a bookshelf tour, because there's no order to most things. I'm just like, do you guys even, is this what you wanted? Like, what am I doing? This is, I don't know. I'm just like, hey, here's my books. Is that what you guys wanted? I have no idea, but hopefully it's working out. Okay, now I'm gonna take you upstairs because I do have books upstairs as well. I live in a loft. I live in a lofted apartment. Fun fact about me, I do not have like a bedroom door. Like you just go up the stairs to like my lofted. I'll show you. I actually don't know the state of my room right now. It might be a little messy because I'm leaving, but like this is where we sleep. Another bookshelf where I keep books. This is the downstairs. Look at Wesley. I love this apartment, it's just too small. I also thrifted this dresser, the mirror. I have some special editions on my dresser. I have my Fairy special edition, Nocticadia and ACOTAR. And then I have my ACOTAR like dust jackets. These are Jack's D&D books, Dungeons and Dragons. Okay, so this bookshelf, I said this is the sturdy one. This is a good one that I got on Amazon and I love it. All of the books are turned around because in my room, like I don't like all of the colors. These are all contemporary romance books and I just don't like how the colors all look. I just think it looks nicer like this. The Twisted series. Hang on, I could show you a single book from each shelf, I guess. Addicted Calloway Sisters series. Oh, also Addicted Calloway Sisters series. Gold Rush Ranch by Elsie Silver. Chestnut Springs. That is, I don't feel like standing up to get it, but then down here we have the Windy City series, Rewind It Back, which is my favorite sports romance series literally ever. The King of Sin series is below that. Like I said, King of Sloth is down. No, this is King of Sloth. King of Envy is downstairs because it couldn't fit. And then obviously I'm not going to get the rest because they're all in there, but this is the DC Star series, Hockey Romance. And then below that, I have my Boys of Tommen US covers. So Boys of Tommen with the ombre spine. And then below that, I have the Off-Campus series, which is Hockey Romance. That's literally it. Did you guys like that? I was gonna combine this with like a little tattoo tour, but I just realized I have no time. I have to go pack for Italy and I'm also sweating and overstimulated. Those are all of my books that I have. And now you know, I think that was a disaster. I have no idea. But I'm gonna go pack. I'm so excited to vlog my trip. I'm so excited for you guys to see it. It's just me and Jack. We're going to Florence and Rome. I still have no idea what I'm gonna be reading yet, but I'm probably not gonna read at all, but I need books for the plane. So I will let you know in my vlog what I pick, but that's it. Go be horizontal, go have a sweet treat, go have a nice little beverage, read a book, ignore the outside world because simply nothing matters at the end of the day.